Nathan's dancing. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to NY Yankee Mania. Joe and Evan here with you. How's it going, Evan? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Joe.
Exciting show today.
Very, very exciting.
How's it going?
Excited. Going well.
Without further ado, we don't have to wait any longer to dance, to have a good time. We're going to bring up Vincent Chapman of the Savannah BANNAAS. Let's bring him up. And here we go. The magic of television. Here we go. Come on. There we go. And it won't move. Come on. Don't let it go now. Back here.
You see that magic trick I'm doing?
Go.
If I just want to disappear, I disappear. You see that? How's it going, guys?
The magic of television. Are you doing something to us already? There we are. There you are. How you doing?
I'm good, guys. How's it going? Thanks for having me on.
It's going great. Hope you're doing very well.
Oh, yeah.
Very excited.
Congratulations on the two great days at Yankee Stadium. 49, almost 50,000 people both days, and you were with Joe Torre. It looked tremendous. You guys are great. And first of all, thank you for being on the show. How are you? How's your family? Before we get into anything else,
doing great. Got home yesterday from a week-long trip in New Jersey and New York, and I want to be honest with you, that was the busiest, most exciting week I've had probably my entire life. Started off with Jimmy Fallon's show on Wednesday, then went to John Boy Media the next day, toured TikTok headquarters downtown New York. That's before we started playing the games that weekend. So had a busy week, but man, let me tell you something. You guys really, really know how to interact in a baseball game.
Oh yeah.
What did you think of Yankee Stadium?
It's nice, man. I mean, just the history alone. Just know the greats that played there with Jeter and all the people that you had in the past, and now you have Judge there now. Ben Rice. I really like Ben Rice as a player. You got so much history there. Don Mattingly being there, and obviously Joe Torre. That guy's a legend. He should have his own Hall of Fame.
You're right.
But yeah,
you're right.
The fans were amazing. Everybody was just super nice there. The staff was very friendly. Let me tell you something. Y'all have the safest, securest ballpark in MLB that I've been to, and I've been to 20 ballparks so far. Definitely the most high security. We had to show our badges everywhere we went. There was no, hey, I'm the dancing umpire, let me in. Didn't cut it, So kudos to you guys and that staff for making sure everybody was safe. That weekend. So
that's great. That's great to hear. That New York is always knocked for a lot of things, and to hear something nice that brings joy to my ears, because I am in New York, and I've been here all my life, and I love it. But we have to make a comeback. There's a lot of things that are cuckoo around, but when you say something like that, we really appreciate it. Now, I wanted to ask you, Vincent, how did this all get started? Who was it your idea? Anybody's like, how did you know that this was going to blend, and when?
Yeah, so Jesse Cole's the owner. He's the guy in the yellow tux. You've seen him everywhere. First of all, the guy is a brilliant mind. He is a mind machine. His mind never stops. He's always thinking about how he can plus the show, how he can make it better. because everything we do is for the fans. Our motto is fans first.
Yep.
And I had heard about the Bananas 2 weeks prior to them reaching out to me. So I knew they had a player that played on stilts. But that's pretty much all I knew. I knew they were a baseball team that had fun. It's pretty much all I knew. But the Bananas reached out to me on Facebook Messenger after seeing a video of me on Ellen DeGeneres' Ellen Tube. I had a video go viral 6 years prior to them reaching out to me. They're looking for an entertaining umpire. So we had a Zoom call about 2 days later. And when Jesse told me everything that the Bananas were about, their culture, their backbone was fans first, I knew that I was the guy for the job. I knew it in my heart. I felt it. I felt what he was saying. And the rest is history. I went out supposedly for a tryout in that February of 2022, and I was the only umpire there. So either they didn't call anybody else or nobody showed up. I don't know, but I got the job that day, and I've been with them 4 years ever since. And let me tell you something. This organization is truly fans first. Everything that you want your family to go to and to experience it is us. I'm not knocking Major League Baseball. I'm not knocking them at all. There's things that I believe they could change and do better for a fan's perspective. But their hands are tied. I mean, they can only do what the MLB allows them to do. They can't go do things we do and get fined, hundreds of thousands of dollars. It just doesn't make sense. But they can take a few things that we do and make the game better. They've done some things here the last couple of years. The pitch clock, all that stuff is better. It's speeding up the game some. But I think there should be more fan interaction.
100%. 100%. Now,
let's see. I think you're freezing up.
Joe, you're having a couple of problems there.
Yeah, there's a lot of storms in the area, a lot. And unfortunately, there's like potential hurricanes. And sometimes this happens when we freeze up. It's beyond our control. It's just in the airway. I'm sorry for that. But there's many, many, many storms around. And then that's the problem. So we just hang in there and eventually, it will come back. But let me ask you something now. You say it's for the fans first. How do you get kids involved in the show, or is it just entertainment for the kids? Tell us a little bit about like the program. Like if a mom and dad is going to say to their kids, we're going to go see the Bananas dancing. What do they get for the entertainment?
Oh man, there's so much. First of all, the music never stops. If baseball did that alone, MLB did that alone, and just played the music, doesn't have to be blaring music, but played the music nonstop, different songs, different, top trending songs, old school songs, that would make the game so much better anyways. But back to your point, or back to your question, we have something pregame. It's called the fan warm-up. It's where they bring a little kid out, and whatever that little kid does, the audience does. So can you imagine 40-something thousand people clapping their hands and doing jumping jacks and turning around in a circle and doing the thing with the nose, whatever that little kid does? It's so cool. It's so cool to watch and turn around and see all the people doing it. Kids, parents, grandparents, everybody just having fun. That's one thing, get the kids involved. The other one is the home run hitter. We bring up a kid every game, and they get 2 pitches from the opposing team. If they hit it, they run the bases and they score a home run. If they don't hit it after the first 2 pitches, they hit off a tee. So once they hit off the tee, they run the bases. The defense is throwing the ball around. Obviously, they're not going to get out. They're going to score a home run, and you have the whole stands cheering them on. It's pretty special.
It sounds it. Evan, you had a question?
That's awesome. Yeah, sure. Vincent, thanks for coming on. We really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Let me just tell you guys, you don't need to try to be entertaining because you're entertaining the way you guys are. Really, it really is a pleasure to see videos throughout social media. Yourself dancing, all the other players having a great time. Even if you guys are not winning a game, let's say, you're still having a lot of fun out there. So it's awesome to see. Keep up the great work. But I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite stadium you've been in so far? MLB ballpark.
Oh, MLB ballpark. My favorite is going to be Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Pirates. We went there a few weeks ago. Beautiful, beautiful ballpark. When the lights come on at night and you have the backdrop of the city and the bridge, it's gorgeous. And that's just recently. As soon as we left Pittsburgh, we had to go to San Diego, and everybody knows San Diego, Pittsburgh. You're there. Oh, who's the favorite? And if San Diego didn't have that center field black wall, that's just a bare black wall, it would be a hard first and second place.
Yeah.
But that black wall blocks a lot of things from the city. So that's my favorite ballpark, obviously. My favorite ballpark of all time, as far as just being there, is going to be Philadelphia because it was on my birthday last year. So I have fond memories of playing there in front of 46,000 people singing me happy birthday. That'll be a moment I'll never forget.
Well, that's awesome. Really, really great.
Oh, that is awesome. Wow. How about your experiences? You said you were on Jimmy Fallon and stuff. How did they react to you? And, how was the audience? And did you do a little? Unfortunately, I missed the episode. Now I'm going to go back and watch it. Yeah, but did you? How was that? I mean, that must have been cool. You must.
It was really cool. It was really cool. I mean, it was. We got there at noon, rehearsed, pretty much all day, and then we went live. The live show at 5. It was so much fun. And what's crazy is we that was the largest crowd they've ever had there as far as their guest. We were the largest one they've ever had, so that was new for them. And Maceo, the first base dancing coach, he kind of choreographed everything that was going to happen. They got together, and man, it was a great episode. I think it's millions of views have already hit. On all platforms, I would guess probably 30 to 40 million people saw it. And I got a great review from it. People were saying, man, you did a great job. And it was fun. I got to talk, me and Jimmy kind of corresponded back and forth. So I had a couple speaking lines, and then I got to dance. So it was pretty cool.
Well, you're not going to get away with not dancing for us.
Oh,
you got to.
I didn't sign up for that. Oh, yes,
you did.
Is it okay if I?
We're already here. Are you kidding? At least the chicken dance or something like that. Come on, man.
Oh,
yeah.
You got some music. You got some music for me, Yankee Mania?
Any music?
I would like. Well, what I have really is just take me out to the ball game. I already have that queued up, but that's all I have. So if you can dance to take me out to the ball game, it'll be amazing.
That's a sacred song. I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, I know. No, you're right. But no, what you do is just amazing. And what I love is the kids get it. The kids are involved. The families are involved. It's great family entertainment. And let me ask you something. Now, I'm sure you've watched a lot of games in your time. Do you like the automatic strike zone? Do you want the umpire to call it? And do you think the umpires have gone down a little bit in recent years? Because a lot of people, especially on this show and a lot of shows, are very, they're disgusted with the way the umpires are umpiring. What's your take on it? I mean, your honest take about it.
I have two sides. My gut side is saying baseball is for human error. I think if the umpire is perfect, does it help the game? I don't know if it helps it. I mean, yeah, we want to get the calls right, but in an umpire, this is how my mind works. The plate is 17 inches. The bats they use are 33 inches. Okay? If a pitch misses by, say, a half inch outside, how many times do you see that batter actually swing at that pitch and actually hit it and make good contact? You see it a lot. You see it a lot. You see a pitch that's half ball out. You see it. You can definitely hit a home run.
Exactly. Okay, that's okay. I see where you're going.
I don't know. I mean, is it fast? If it's fast and they say yes, ball strike, but I think it's a little delay. I think it's a small delay of maybe 10 seconds or 5 seconds maybe for them to get the ball or strike, make the call. I don't have a problem with it. I would love to have it. To be me personally, my job, because I have to dance entertain. So you see me back there, I'm dancing until that pitcher's about to start throwing the ball. So sometimes my head is locked in and sometimes it's still moving a little bit. I would love to have it, and that way they couldn't yell at me about balls and strikes. I could just dance and just have a great time the whole game. I could have my back turned, dance into the crowd, and they say ball or strike, and I just call it. I mean, to me, I would love to have it, and that would take the pressure off me of having to call a great game, and I can entertain. As far as MLB, listen, when you go watch, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to watch the Yankees Network broadcast, and then I want you to go watch whoever they're playing. I want you to watch their opposing team's broadcast. And I want you to see how much different that zone is on TV. Because the camera angles are set up completely different. One camera angle is here, one camera is here, and everything is all about angle. They don't have a spot-on shot that both networks use. They don't have that. So whenever somebody says, "Oh my gosh, that guy's terrible," listen. First of all, if he misses 5 pitches, he's not terrible because he's seeing 144 to 168 pitches in a game. So if you do the average math of that, that's a really high percentage that he missed. Yes. I think that once players are perfect and always get on base, always make contact, never swing at a pitch outside the strike zone, I think that's when they can be so harsh on an umpire because we're going to screw up. It's going to happen. We're human. But one strike or one out call does not determine a game. It does not determine it. Now, I mean, maybe in a slight scenario, will one call make a game or break me? If it's tied up 0-0 going to the bottom of the ninth and the guy at home blows a call and calls a ball 4, whatever. But in most times, a call is not going to determine a baseball game.
You're right. Vincent, would you take a couple of questions from our studio, our audience?
Absolutely, I will. I see one coming up right now.
Yep, and that's from Katie, one of our loyal viewers. My question is, how did the team get started? I've never heard of this team before. I'd like to know more about it.
Yeah. Hey, Katie, thanks for the question. So the team started in 2015 by a guy named Jesse Cole. He was a general manager at Gastonia Grizzlies. He was a former ball player, got drafted by the Red Sox, but unfortunately hurt his shoulder. He was a GM, was bored with it. He was like, how can I make baseball fun? He and his fiance at the time, his wife now, moved to Savannah and bought the team, which was the Savannah Sand Gnats. Bought it. They come up with the team name of Savannah BANNAAS. It was a mockery, yada, yada, yada. They sold 2 season tickets. They had to sell their house to make payroll. But he kept going. Eventually, home games were $15 a ticket, all you can eat food and drinks. They added a grandma dance team called the Savannah Nanas. They got the players to start dancing and interacting in between games. And before you know it, from 2016 on, every single game we've played have been sold out. That's from minor league ballparks now all the way to our football stadiums that we play at, which was the biggest single night was 81,000 at Clemson. The single highest weekend was in at Panther Stadium, and that was 148,000. So,
oh my God,
it's my thing is everybody wants to be seen and everybody wants to be heard, and I think we do a great job of that because it's fan interaction. You're good. I mean, players go in an inning and hand out roses to little girls. Players in the stands, if they're not playing or if they're pitching, they're somewhere signing autographs, taking pictures, being fans first. So yeah, we've been around for a long time. We've been traveling for 4 years. This is our largest season to date. We've reached over 2.2 million fans, 17 MLB stadiums, 3 NFL stadiums, and a college football stadium.
Wow, that's awesome. I hope that answers your question, Katie, and you can see a lot of it on YouTube. Just take a look, put in the name Savannah Bananas, and you'll have a great time. You'll really enjoy it. We have a question here from Teresa. Teresa asks, the players that are, I totally enjoy it. The players on the field, are they very good ball players? Do they have a chance to move on, or is this only for the show?
So these guys are previous ball players. They've been in Indie Ball League. They've been some of them been drafted. Jake Scoe for the Party almost got drafted overall 10th in 2010. There's a few other players that got drafted that played in the organization. They may have not made it all the way up, but there's nobody but a few guys that never played baseball or played to a high level. Stilts, he played high school, then he was done. But now he pitches on stilts and he hits on stilts. I don't know anybody else can do that. So most of the guys have a lot of baseball experience. Prime, the first baseman for the Bananas, has spent 11 years in pro ball. So the guys have a lot of experience. They're not just scrubs off the street. They really can play. And what's great about them is they add trick plays to their arsenal. So they're not just catching a routine ground ball or a routine fly ball. They're doing backflips to catch it. They catch it between their legs. They do spins and whatnot. So the guys definitely can play. And what's great about them is they're fans first. Their egos is not bigger than themselves.
Awesome. Bob Rizzo asks, how hard is it? Is there a certain element on trying to get on the Savannah Banners? Is there any particular way that you could apply for it? Is there anything or can you give any advice on possibly somebody joining?
Yeah. So what they do is they have tryouts for a player. Is it asking for a player, I assume? So the Bananas, there's a guy named Barry Aldridge. He's over player development. Players send in videos saying why they should be added to the Banana Ball teams. They send in videos of what they do, and also they have to be vetted. They have to know, hey, who's your coaches? Because we got to make sure they're good people. Because at the end of the day, we've had great ball players, we've had great entertainers, but they weren't good people. And when I say good people, they weren't a good fit. Everything that we do is fans first, like I've said, which means we love people and we want to give back to people. Some people are selfish, and they don't necessarily get that. So there are tryouts, but
yes,
you have to be picked. I think there's over 1,500 people that are players that have put in their wishes to have tryouts. We have about 6 tryouts a year.
Awesome. I like this question. Kevin asks, would you ever consider putting together something with the Harlem Globetrotters? Because that would be an amazing feat. Both magic between the Bananas and the Globetrotters would be an incredible. That would be a Vegas show.
Yeah. The owner of the Globetrotters came to a game last year in Savannah. And I'm just going to say right here. So we get compared to the Globetrotters on a daily. Everybody that don't know us, that's kind of an easy way to describe us. But the game itself's not scripted. So there's no predetermined winner. There's no, you're going to get a hit, you're going to walk. We're going to open the strike zone up here so you can get on base. The game is real. So I do have to call it a good game. The guys really want to beat each other. There's no, it's kind of like playing your brother, your sister in a game you don't want to lose. That's similar to this. So the game is scripted if it happens, not when it happens. So those guys rehearse every day. If someone hits a home run, this is what we're going to do. If someone gets hit by a pitch, this is what we're going to do. Not when it happens, if it happens, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does. Great. I hope you understood that, man. Thank you for the questions. Evan, you got a question?
Yeah, I just have to I have to run in about 5 minutes, so I want to ask Vincent a question here.
Go ahead.
So how much pressure does it take off of you to call a good game, especially when the Bananas are having fun and all the fans are involved? And plus, how would you adjust to a real strike zone if you were an MLB umpire? How would you adjust to that?
Yeah, so my strike zone's the same. I consider my strike zone the same as an MLB umpire. I call a clean game. They yell at me. I've been suspended 2 games, and a player's been suspended because we got in a fight. So
Wow.
the game's real. The passion's real. If you want to look it up, I'm ashamed of it. It's my lowest part of being an umpire, my lowest level. But YouTube, Savannah, BANNAAS, Tulsa, and the thumbnail's right there. You can fast forward to the end of the game, 2 hours and some odd minutes, maybe 2 hours and 30 minutes. The player put his hands on me, and I retaliated, put my hands on him. So people think it's scripted, and people think it's just a lot of fun and games. It is. It's fun in games, but at the same time, it's very, very competitive. So I get upset with myself when I miss a call. I take my job very seriously, but at the same time, I know my job is to entertain the fans as well.
That's great.
Okay. Evan, any other questions before you go?
I just wanted to ask, how do you remember all your dance moves?
They come just off the top of my head. So I have no idea what I'm going to do when I'm going to do it.
Oh,
it
really?
mainly determines on what's playing when someone strikes out. If it's La Bamba playing, I'm probably going to do a salsa dance. If it's a hip hop song, I'm probably going to, shake it fast. You know what I mean? Just depends on what's playing at the time. My dances during the game, I know what dance the song's going to be playing, and I just go off feel. So I'm not a choreographed dancer. I'm not a trained dancer. I would love to be one day. Dancing with the Stars is listening. Y'all hit me up.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, I was actually going to say all the people at the Radio City Music Hall, the Rockettes, would be great. You bring them
cool.
on in first. Yeah, that would be amazing. That would be fun. Evan, I know you got to run. Thank you so much for being with us. Can't thank you enough. Good luck today, and we'll talk to you at the post-game show then.
No, thank you guys. Thank you, Vincent.
Take care, man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. All right, guys. Have a good show. See you guys.
Thank you so much. Okay, then there was 2. We do have a little surprise for you, though. You may know this person, you may not. I don't know, but I'm going to bring him up, and let's get ready for a little bit of fun. Here we go.
Oh, what's up? What's up?
There you go.
Hey, sir. How you doing?
We're the ones who booked you for this show.
Okay. Nice to meet you, sir. Nice to meet you.
Vincent. Yeah, thank you for joining Joe's show. And actually, we're good friends with Frank Luna, who does stuff with you guys. And he's truly one of the best individuals we ever met. He does a great job with the events and all, and glad that we are connected with him, and also you guys. And you guys are the best. And like I said, thank you for joining Joe's show. And you guys put out a show at Yankee Stadium, and it was like over 49,000 people, which was insane. And I got to see the footage. Unfortunately, I couldn't go. I was busy, but I saw the footage, and you guys did an amazing job. You guys killed at Yankee Stadium, and you had Eli Manning out there as a undercover umpire. Man, his personality is like he's funny, man. No one knows about his behind the scenes thing, but when he gets into character, man, he can show it. He's really funny.
He's good. It was a lot of fun to work with him.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the questions we have again from Teresa. She goes, as far as the actors, actresses, comedians, whatever, can you name a few and that have been with you guys, and how fun was it?
Yeah, obviously Nick Swisher, he came, made an appearance. He's been with us a couple of times. Off the top of my head, I'm just going to ramble some names that I've met. Obviously, I met Peyton Manning and Eli Manning practically a month apart, which was pretty cool. I got to take pictures of both of those. Joe Torre, I mean, he's a legend. I met Lou. I've met John Cena before. That's probably my biggest one. John Cena is really cool. He's not much taller than me too, so that kind of made me feel good because he looks like a beast on TV. But yeah, I've met several ball players through this journey. Actually, Pink followed me on Instagram last night, which is pretty cool.
There you go.
Wow, awesome! That's great. That's great. Are you into anything wrestling at all, WWE style? Did you ever think about doing something like with their big productions like WrestleMania, SummerSlam? Did you ever think of something like that? I think that would be fantastic.
Yeah, we went to a couple shows. I met Pat McAfee at a show in Savannah. I got to take a picture with him and talk to him. He's put us on his show a few times. we have a lot of guys that are wrestling fans, like purist fans. Young Professor being one, the Rad Bod cheerleader, the Dad Bod cheerleaders. A lot of those are former wrestlers, and some still wrestle now. So they have a really, really big inkling inside of wrestling. I used to watch Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Ric Flair, those styles. That's when I was really into wrestling. Since I've been an adult, I don't keep up with it much.
Understandable, because now you let the kids enjoy it. I mean, and there are a ton of kids and grandkids that they breed this stuff. They absolutely. I mean, look at the phenomenon. I mean, they're on Netflix. They're all over the world. They're international. Their WrestleManias are going to places like Saudi Arabia and France. I mean, it's just come a long, long, long way. You know what would be cool if you get like Sean Browning says, how about you do a bad call and you turn around and the Undertaker is right behind you? That would be hysterical. That would be great.
It'd be hysterical for you, not for me. It's a big old dude.
Fine, we protect you. There's no
Undertaker.
Kane.
Sean goes Undertaker versus Kane. Sean goes.
Yeah. But it came into my mind. Can you imagine if Vincent has a bad call and the Undertaker all of a sudden goes, "You're gonna rest in peace"? I mean, that's awesome. I mean, really.
We're also looking forward to having you on our Job on the Mouse show, which I booked you also, and I'm their PR manager for that show with Jabba Chamberlain, former Yankees pitcher. So looking forward to having you on there. So can't wait to see you and Jabba chop it up a little bit along with our other hosts. And but I gotta ask you, we do a lot of work with Woodbridge Brewing Company also, and talk about your experience there with Woodbridge, and what was it like there and your first time over there? And they do a great job with the events. We've been helping them out since 2 years ago. We've been helping out with the events. So just talk about your experience. What was it like there being?
No, it was really good. It was really cool. I love the atmosphere there. It was a restaurant bar area. The people were really friendly. Owner over there was great. The guys helping him out was very friendly. Obviously, Frank was there. We had a great turnout. I think over 100 people showed up. I signed autographs, took pictures. It was a great time. It was pretty cool to see the turnout, and I'd go back. I'd go back and do some more stuff with them.
And I also we're good friends with Mama D's Empanadas.
Yeah, come on, Mama D's Empanadas. Let's go.
You were there with Fernando Cruz. Actually, we're doing another event with Fernando Cruz September 27th. I don't know where you guys are going to be.
I'll be in Houston. We play in Houston that weekend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but Mama D's, one of the best places I've ever got connected with, and they have the best empanadas there. So shout out to Mama D's, and
shout out.
Yeah, go try out the empanadas, because Vincent Chapman was there, Fernando Cruz was there, and we had a whole bunch of players there already. So more to come. And but for you, I just want to ask you, like, we do the same thing like what Frank does. We help out with Frank also getting the players to the events, and we do a lot of events for the fans. So for you, how special is it for you to see tons of fans supporting you guys from day one, and then you getting to see them in person in different venues? Yeah,
it's remarkable. You know, we have fans that travel almost all the games. You know, it's like a fan club, and you know, I'm on social media. I'm on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, and I've met some of the nicest people on those platforms. So I've been the dancing umpire since 2008, Northeast Texas. Everybody knows me as a dancing umpire in my hometown. But now I'm on a platform where I can spread the positive joy and energy that I have, that I love to bring into millions of people's lives. And I'm blessed for that. I'm truly blessed to be on this platform. The Savannah BANNAAS have changed my life. And I'll be the first to admit it. Without them, I would still be working IT in Northeast Texas.
Oh, wow.
So the fans that we have are truly amazing. Yeah. And that's everything. Every idea we come up with is for the fans. So when you see an idea and you're like, wow, that was really cool, just know that the fans were in mind whenever whoever came up with that idea happened. So
yeah, no, it is an amazing concept. Really, you blow everybody's mind. And now do you have a 365-week or do you have some time off, or how does that go? Like, let's say now you were in New York. Do you get a few days off, or do you just, where you go from New York to Philadelphia to this, to that, where, how is the schedule for you guys?
Yeah, so I live in Texas. Everybody else lives in Savannah, or they have a contract for a year in Savannah. I live in Texas, so I fly to wherever we're playing. So basically, I'm home for 2 days. I'll leave tomorrow or the next day, and I'll fly to Seattle. Then I'll come home on Sunday, and I'll be home for a couple of days, and I'll drive to Houston. So it's every week we have a show, but sometimes I have to stay. Like in between San Diego and New York, I stayed because I had events planned. So I just stayed in New York or New Jersey for a few days, and then I came to New York until yesterday.
Ava asks, is there any plans down the line to go, to really, really let this go flying? Any pay-per-view predictions or anything down the line?
No pay-per-view, because we want to keep it free for the fans to watch. That wouldn't be fans first to make people charge $49 to watch our game when everything's free on YouTube. You can stream every single game for free. Just search up Savannah BANNAAS. All the games are free there. It didn't cost you a dime. So that wouldn't be fans first. If we was on pay-per-view charging people to watch us, we don't want that.
That's the answer we were really, really hoping for, because when you say fans first, you really mean fans first. And that is really, really so cool. So, another thing I think that would bring you guys joy, if you go and visit like hospitals.
We do.
Sick,
yeah, we do.
Tell us, if you have an experience about that, tell us a little bit about that, because that is so unbelievable and so underrated that athletes do this all the time, and they never get any type of credit for it.
Sure. Yeah. We travel the day before, normally before we play, and we'll have a few players go to the Children's Hospital, go to the cancer research places, go to other places that may be whatever it may be. Maybe a nursing home. We maybe go to a nursing home. So we give back to the community when we can. We give back to the community and just give our time to that whatever area we're in.
Well, Nitin and I are going to be putting something pretty big together for like the next baseball season, maybe March or April, where we want to play like a big organization and raise money like for cancer, Lou Gehrig disease or something like that. It would be amazing if we could work out where you could be a part of this, and your ideas and all, and if you would, we would really, really love it, appreciate it.
Okay, yeah, we just have to be during the week sometime. It couldn't be the weekend.
Yeah,
right.
Weekend is your busiest days, I think, right? Weekend,
and I don't know the schedule for next year. I don't know how we're going to do it, but the schedule will be released October 9th. And also, if you're looking for tickets or know anybody looking for tickets, that's the night to sign up for the lottery for next season. So October 9th, put on your calendar. It's we have over 3.5 million people on the waiting list now, but we're expanding to 6 teams next year. We have 4 currently.
Oh, wow.
So there'll be more opportunity for fans to come. We've seen over 2.2 million fans this year. Hopefully we'll see 5 million next year.
Wow. So the 2 teams the 2 new teams will be where?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
Yeah. So talk about so for you guys, just talk about Jesse Cole, because I do a lot of work with Trent Thunder also. So you guys visited Trent Thunder, I think it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Yes. 2 years ago.
So I covered that game when you guys were there. And talk about like how the process when we met Jesse Cole at Trent Thunder, and he's a great guy. He does a great job for you guys, and just talk about his process, man. Like just to booking, when it comes to booking you guys in different venues and giving you guys updates on everything. Just talk about his mindset going through all this stuff.
Jesse's a different creature. Jesse's mind doesn't stop.
Yeah.
He doesn't sit down just to talk to you.
Yeah.
He's always in passing. He's always on the go. He's always on the phone. He's always doing something to plus the show. He gets in contact with all these big names himself. He don't have someone else contact him. He does it himself.
Mhm.
And when they email him back, he emails back. So he does have an assistant, but the assistant doesn't run everything that he wants to do. He's very hands-on. And we all know that if a business is going to be successful, the owner has to have his hands on, because with the saying is when the mouse is away, when the cat's away, the mice will play. That's the saying. That's exactly true. So Jesse, he's a brilliant mind. Without him, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. He supports me wholeheartedly because he knows I have a hard job. A lot of people think this game is scripted, and then I can just go back there and call whatever I want to call, and that's completely false. I have to call a good game. I also have to entertain, and I have to find my spots to entertain. And I tell all the umpires that come on the field before we break, I say, guys, we entertain first. I'm sorry, we umpire first, entertain second, because we got to get the calls right. Because if we start blowing calls, people's going to think it's a circus more than they already do. And we're just trying to show these people that. And if you come to a game, you realize those pitchers just ain't lobbing the ball up there, letting the batter hit it. Yeah. I mean, they're throwing breaking balls, they're throwing curve balls, they're throwing change up, then they're also throwing 93, 94 miles an hour. So it's creative. And if we ever change where, hey guys, just go out there and have fun, don't worry about if you win or not, that's when we'll go downhill. Mm-hmm. Because what we bring now is the passion of the game. We bring the energy. The players bring the energy. They're trying to get a triple. They're trying to, to make a double into a triple. That they're working hard, and also entertaining, and also going in the stands and signing autographs and giving roses to little girls or whatever it may be, throwing out T-shirts or throwing out whatever it may be. If we ever lose that one concept of it being a competitive game, I think we lose a lot of fans. Yeah,
and I agree with you there 100%. And speaking of, I don't know if anybody asked you this yet, Joe. This was I don't. Speaking of women in sports changing the game, and what was it like? What was it like having Kelsey Wetmore on the team of Savannah BANNAAS?
Kelsey's great.
Yeah.
We got to talk. We talk nearly every weekend. She's half American, half Filipino, and I can speak Tagalog. So we kind of communicate that way. Her dad's white, her mom's Filipino. But she's a great human being. And this is all her dream is to play in MLB stadiums. Yeah. And she got to pitch there, and she's very humble. She's looking forward to changing women's baseball. Mm-hmm. And Val Perez is the same way. She's the head coach for the firefighters. Yeah. So and then you have Ashton Lansdale that played for the Party Animals. Mm-hmm. And then the firefighters just picked up a girl. I call her Mustard because her first skit the skit was mustard or ketchup. Oh. Whatever, squeezing ketchup or whatever down their throat. And I was like, man, it'd been better if it was mustard. So. Oh wow. Anyway. Nice. But that's entertaining. The fans is what we're there for, just like the surprise visit from Joe Torre. Yeah, I mean, we try to do something special for every single city. Mm-hmm. So that's in the mind of the fans. So we don't have to do that. Mm-hmm. Like we don't have to bring out big names like Eli Manning. Yeah, but we want to because that's what the fans want to see. Right. The big thing we did with the firefighters, which touched my heart. One of the firefighters reached out to me this morning and said, "Hey, I want to send you a shirt from our fire department." That's special to me. I mean, that he sent me the picture of what he took of me and him, and wants to send me a shirt. That's special, and it's fans like that keep us going and doing what we're doing. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you mentioned something like that, Vincent, because on November 11th, associated with Nitin, we are putting together a show to salute our troops. And while we have you here, we would love to invite you to come on if you have a special story. We have a few, quite a few that we're going to thank, and we're going to give a lot of love and attention to. And if you have a couple of minutes on November 11th, we would like for you to come on and salute the troops, and maybe you have a story, a loved one, yourself, or anything you can give would be a big boost for us. So we'd really appreciate it.
I just put it on my calendar, November 11th. It's down, so I just need to know the details and times, and I'll hop on. Probably won't stay long, but I'll hop on and say hi and tell everybody thank you.
Yeah.
I'm actually donating my New York Yankees shoes and my mask and a New York firefighter hat to Tunnels of Tower.
Yeah.
Yes, we're talking to them about advertisement, at least to let people know that they can donate. Good that you mentioned that. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
It would be a pleasure to have you on.
Yeah, speaking of Tunnel to Tower, shout out to them real quick. They do an amazing job with all the fundraising events. And actually, one of my mentors, Leonard Marshall, he played for the New York Giants, two-time Super Bowl champion. I did an event with him 2 weeks ago with Tunnel to Towers and Bag of Violence at one of the golf courses in New Jersey, Much Hudson. We did a big golf event to raise money, and Tunnel to Towers was a big part of it. And shout out to them; they do a great job as always.
Awesome.
One of the biggest foundations out there. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
You have another question, if you don't mind, from Bob. Bob asks, "Who's your favorite MLB team, and who did you follow growing up, and who's your favorite player?"
Well, here we go, guys. You don't have the booing sound, do you?
Yeah, the booing sound, Joe? Oh, no.
No, I don't have the booing sound.
Good. I'll go ahead and tell you. Texas Rangers is my favorite team.
Oh, wow.
I grew up watching the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs because I had TBS and WGN. That's the only two places you could watch baseball. Yeah. My favorite player is Ken Griffey Jr.
Okay, we can live with that. That's not bad. I mean, I thought you were going to say like the Boston Red Sox or something like that. Then for sure we would definitely give you a boo-hoo.
I'm glad that you didn't say the Houston Astros.
Yeah, well, I'm not a Houston fan. I mean, I do like Altuve. I really do. I think, man, for his size, he can really play.
Oh yeah.
And he's a good person off the field. I look at character more than your stats.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge is just a stand-up guy. Hey, funny story about Aaron Judge. The clubby for the Yankees, he's an awesome guy. I don't know if you ever met him or not. The home side clubby. I'm not going to say his name, but you may know him. Anyways, he's like, it'd be cool if you sent Aaron Judge a video. I said, dude, I would love to see. I love Aaron Judge. I've heard everything that he does off the field for his fans. So I started off the video. I was like, "What's up, Judgy? It's Vincent the Dancing Umpire. Thank you so much for being a huge fan of me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to get you a signed baseball and getting it sent to you." And then I was like, "Just kidding, just."
Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. You have another one here from Sean. He said, "Man, you got a great beard going. How long did that take you to grow?"
Hey, appreciate the beard compliment. Let's go. Hey, tell that guy I got to send him a free T-shirt for the beard compliment. No, I've been growing it a few years. I trim it every 2 weeks, so it would be a lot longer, but I do trim it to kind of keep the shape. But I do work for a company called Bearded Brotherhood out of Houston, Texas. So give them a follow if you want to. Bearded Brotherhood. I should have my own scent out the end of this year. It's going to be more of like have you ever smelled Curve, the cologne Curve?
Yes.
That's the look I'm going for, the smell I'm going for. All these beard companies, all they have is the masculinity, like the woodsman and the smoky. I want a woman to pass by. I'm like, what are you wearing? And it's not their cologne; it's actually their beard oil. So that's the route I'm going. So nice. It's going to be called Home Plate Hero.
Home Plate Hero.
Ooh. Yeah.
A little fun fact for you. How about we would love to see you eat a plate of spaghetti. How do you handle spaghetti?
Like this.
That's smart. I like that. We got to tell an Italian that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, Ava asked for that question, so I said, I don't like to disappoint. I like to ask, any question you guys want. But an average time for the fans when they come and see you, would it be 2 hours, 90 minutes? How long of an entertainment do you guys give out to the public?
Man, if our game's at 7, we open the gate, or the fans sign autographs from 2 to 3.
Wow.
We put a show on from 3 to 4:30 to 5, and then the gates open, and then we get to the field. They're still entertaining. There's things going on. There different things, different skits, and then so I don't come out till about 6:10, and then I have umpire intros at 6:25. So the game starts at 7. So it's entertaining. It depends on how much you want to see. But it's not just to show up to the game like a normal baseball game, 3 hours and you're gone. Like you can literally spend 8 hours there hanging out with us.
Now, how does the schedule in the wintertime? How do you, what do you gauge? Do you go indoor? Do you go to like California?
Oh, no. Our season started in February and in October. So our last 2 games, we'll play we'll play Clemson's baseball team first, and then we'll play Auburn's baseball team. And that's on October 25th. After that game, we're done until our cruise in February.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. But you never have like a special, like for around the, let's say the Christmas time or something like that?
Let's not give any ideas to Jesse Cole. Okay. Let's keep those ideas to yourself. I want some months off. Okay. I want to be able to hang out at the house for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Okay.
All right, I'll give you a break. No problem. Are you kidding? No, really. It's super of you to take a little time and be on here. There's a lot of people that was really looking. I couldn't believe. I mean, when we put this out, they were like, Joe, even if we can't see it at 4:00, as soon as we come home, we're watching the video. We're watching it. They love you. You have support that are incredible.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, we are so for you. And if there's not that you really need promotion, but if there's any promotion that you need, we'd love to put it on our NY Mania outlet as we do for everybody else. And so if we can help you with anything, promoting anything, please send it to us. I'll be more than happy to put it and keep it on there. With how to get in touch and how to get tickets and all kinds of stuff. So please don't hesitate. I would love to help you. You were nice enough to come on for us, and we want to do something for you also.
Well, I appreciate that, sir. You can just go to my website, thedancigumpire.com. All of my socials are there. All of my merchandise is there. As far as tickets to the Bananas, go to thesavannahbananas.com/tickets. They'll give you information there how to get them. But everything's a lottery, so you definitely got to fill out the lottery to get tickets for next year. There is something called K Club as well. It's a membership, but then again, you still have to be picked. So if you see these tickets on third party from StubHub, SeatGeek, all that, that's not from us. So when you see a price for $300, that did not come from us. That came from somebody that got a ticket or hopes to get a ticket, because a lot of times those are speculative tickets. So tickets for this week alone for Seattle, they haven't been released yet. So people don't have those tickets in their account yet. They won't have in their account for a couple of days before the game. So if you see tickets on StubHub, SeatGeek, all those places, and they're $300, $400, just know that it did not come from the Savannah Bananas. Our highest price ticket will be $60, unless it's a VIB where you get to go on the field, and that's like $100. So just be aware, because we get so much hate. Yeah. And we're fans first. If you buy something on our page, on the Bananas page, we pay the taxes. So if the shirt's $30, that's what you're going to pay. We pay the shipping and the taxes. So it's, we eat millions of dollars just in taxes.
What is mind-boggling to me is, why would you get hate? I mean, everybody loves you guys.
You'd be surprised.
As far as we see.
You'd be surprised. And it's okay, because if you don't have haters, that means you're not doing something right.
Yeah.
That's I get comments all the time, and I laugh at them. Sometimes I just kill them with kindness. Other times I just I just ignore them. But we're not for everyone. We aren't. If you're a baseball purist and you believe that baseball shouldn't be changed in any way, then we're probably not going to be for you. But if you can look outside the box and say, hey, they're not trying to take over baseball. Actually, we love baseball. We just want to make the baseball game fun and fast and entertaining. Then you enjoy it. But for the people that's been that are closed-minded, that don't like music, that don't like to dance, that don't like to have fun, basically, then that's the haters we get. Especially people that's never been to a game.
Yeah.
I love those comments, and that's what I ask normally is like, what game did you go to? Well, they can't answer because they never been to a game. They just see the small clips on TV of the players dancing, and then they may throw a ball. Sometimes they throw a ball. It happens. I mean, you try dancing and then throw a pitch. It's hard enough throwing the pitch a strike as it is.
That's not even. So I know your time is valuable, but we do have one. I have one final question, at least on my end, and that is: are you amazed with all of the likes and everything on your social media, and how things just exploded? And were you like, oh my God? When was it that you finally realized, you know what, we hit the big time? And how's the feeling to that?
Jesse Cole told me whenever we first talked, he said, Vincent, you're going to be the first umpire after game signing autographs. And I thought, that sounds cool, Jesse. I mean, that's neat. I would love that. But in my mind, I'm like, okay. After the first year, I signed autographs. I mean, we'd go to the 7,000 people ballparks, and I would sign autographs. But the last couple years has been really blown up. I have nearly a million followers on all my platforms. People, seem to love my dances and my interaction and my energy, and that's awesome because that's all I want to do. I want to spread happiness and joy to people, and if I can do it through my dances, then that's great. My dances is a lot better than my jokes, but I do have a good joke for you if you want to hear it.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
This, and I'm not going to take credit for it. This comes from a 4-year-old that is a daughter of one of the pitchers for the firefighters. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay, go ahead.
Here it goes. She says to me, how many times do you flush the toilet after you poop? And I said, once. And she instantly says, nope, a buttload.
This is a 4-year-old?
4-year-old.
Wow.
Oh,
4-year-old.
That's a good one.
And she came up with the joke.
Wow,
is that funny?
It's pretty good.
That joke. That's awesome. Isn't it the greatest thrill though to work with these young kids?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Do I get a pleasure? Like if I'm at the stadium and I have a couple of I get a couple of baseballs before the game when I was there covering, and I see a little boy or a little girl and they're a little sad, I go, oh, how you doing? And then pop up with the ball. That is the greatest feeling in my heart that I can ever do. I mean, to put a smile, you could put one smile on, so you can have 50,000 people, but if you put one smile, then you made your dream come true, and that's the way I feel. And people like yourself, Nathan, and I'm going to throw myself in there too because I love people. I've been around. I've done tours in Madison Square Garden, hundreds and hundreds of them, and even at Yankee Stadium, the old Yankee Stadium. So I love people. And as far as I'm concerned, I'll talk in front of 30,000. I don't have a problem with that. And I get them involved. Like you guys, you get them involved. I'll all of a sudden say, hey, anybody know how to sing? And then let's say the stage is up for, let's say, Celine Dion. And I'll ask them to go on the stage and the lights come on. Do you know what kind of a thrill that is for somebody? Yeah. Just to do that. And I know that. And I just made somebody that they will never, ever forget something like that. Just like we would never forget if we came on the field with you and we danced a little bit and we did a little cha-cha or whatever the heck it was, it would be something I'd never forget. Yeah. So you bring nothing. And I'm not saying this because you're in front of me here, but you bring so much joy. I never knew the effect until, I got to be honest with you, the last week. I have relatives and friends and their friends that absolutely adore you, adore what you do. And it's amazing. And when I told them, they went crazy. They said, what time is the show? What time is the show? And they said, 4:00. Well, we're teaching, but we're going to watch the show. Please tell him. We love him. We have a fan, Justin. He loves you guys. I can't tell you. And he's not into sports. But when he saw you guys, I've known him for a very long time, but please, if you can give Justin a shout out.
I was about to do that. Yeah. Justin, what's up, man? Hey, thank you so much for being a fan of the Savannah Bananas, being a fan of mine. It means the world to us, man. It's fans like you that make us want to do and continue doing what we do. So appreciate you, Justin. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Always put God first in every single thing you do, and pick up a book, because knowledge is power, man. I'm telling you, you can have all the degrees in the world, but if you don't know how to talk to people or have something to say to people, it's going to be a tough time, man. Anyways, that's my little 2 cents. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's funny you should say thank you. It's funny you should say he's a college professor.
Come on now. Come on, baby.
And he's also an entertainer. He also plays in a band.
Hey, Justin, this is for you, buddy. This is for you. Here's the dance. Here we go. Hey, hey, hey. Go, Justin. Go, Justin. Go, Justin. Go, Justin. Hey. There we go, man.
Oh, you just made his day, his family's day, and oh my God, really, that was I can't think. But when I saw this, I mean, you know, I'm a big follower of you guys. You guys are so much fun, and we're going, you know, wherever you guys go, by all means, I'd be more than happy to promote you. Not that you need promotion, but we would, you know, and anytime you're available and you have even 5 minutes, and you said November 11th, and we appreciate it. We would love it. And then if we do when we do our charity game, if by chance, wow, we would love to promote that you would be coming, or, you know, maybe you can umpire, maybe you can dance for it.
Yeah.
Possibility. Yeah, it's a possibility. That's awesome. That's awesome.
That would be great. Nathan, you have final thoughts? He's your guy. I want you to wish him well and send him. Go ahead.
There's a question here from Jason. Vincent here. Jason wants to know, after you're done with Banana Ball, would you consider being an MLB umpire?
Never. Never. No, not a chance of me being an MLB. I love where I'm at, and you know, hopefully they'll keep me around long enough. Even if I'm in a wheelchair, I can still umpire. And I've already thought about what I would say.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
There we go. So when I'll be like, they see me rolling, and strike 3, you're out of here. How's that?
Hey, I like that one. We got it.
How do we do a show with that? I mean, come on. I'm laughing my tootsies off right now. Oh my God, you're the best.
Vincent,
you are Vincent. You are the best.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate you.
AKA Dancing Umpire, Vincent Chapman. Thank you for joining Joe's show. Thank you for taking the time. And like I said, we're looking forward to having you on our other show, Job in the Mouth with Job at Chamberlain. That's gonna be a fun show too. So Vincent, keep up the great work. Great that we connected. And also Frank, one of our great friends, man. Frank, shout out to Frank Luna. He does a great job as always. And you guys keep killing it. Good luck on your next tour. And looking forward to seeing more footage. So
sounds good, guys. Thanks for having me. Talk to you soon. Have a blessed day, guys. Take care. Let's go.
Yep. Thank you.
Let's go Bananas. Let's go.
Joe, I gotta go.
Wow, was that something? That was great.
Yeah, I gotta go soon. So
okay. All right. Well, anyway, thank you for the with the interview, and thank you for being with us. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you for the post game tonight.
Yep. And then guys, stay tuned. More interviews coming up this week for Joe and next week. So my team and I are working, and it's not done yet. My team and I are still working on more guests for Joe. So stay tuned.
Thank you, man. Well, let's go Yankees, and we'll see you tonight around the 10:15 area. Thank you. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right, and then there was one, everyone. So we're together now, guys. With everything, was the lineup out? Let me know. I'm checking right now, so give me a minute. Let's see what we got here for the lineup. If anybody has the lineup, put it out for me. I appreciate it, because as you know, we were involved with the interview. Okay, I got the lineup, guys. All right, so let's start it off. Trent Grissom in center field batting first. Aaron Judge batting second in right field. Ben Rice will be batting third and playing first base. Bellinger batting fourth and cleaning up. Giancarlo Stanton batting fifth and DHing. Chaz Chisholm Jr. batting sixth and playing second base. Ryan McMahon batting seventh and playing third base. Anthony Volpe back at shortstop and batting eighth. And batting ninth, the catcher, Austin Wells. And, of course, pitching for the Yankees, let's see. Guys, who's going tonight? Cam Schuttler is going. He's 3-3 with an ERA of 3.05 against Zebby Matthews, who has a 5.06 ERA and a whip of 1.46. Cam has a whip of 132. Zebby has 80 strikeouts. And Cam has 63. So that is your matchup. Again, I hate to say that there's a lot of Ks in the lineup, but the most important is thank you, Dennis. I appreciate it. So we'll go over it one more time again. Now people just joined in. Grissom leading off. Then there's Judge, Rice, Bellinger, Stanton, Chaz Chisholm, McMahon, Anthony Volpe, and Austin Wells with the camera. Our rookie sensation on the mound. I'm looking for a better game today, guys. We've got to come out aggressive. We've got to want it. We can't just be lackadaisical and just we've got to come back with a vengeance tonight. And I don't mean win 1-0. I want a W no matter what. But I'm talking about just everything involved. They've got to hit the Don ball tonight. They got to pitch and they've got to hit. Take a lead. None of this goose eggs anymore. None of it. So let me give you some programming notes. So again, after this, we take a little break, and then you're going to go to Ken the Ugly Truths channel for the broadcast. I believe it's 7:30, 7:40. And then right after that, you come right back here for the post-game show, Best in the Business. We are going to dissect, hopefully, a much better game and the Yankees winning tonight. So there's a lot to digest. I'm going to take a couple of questions here before we sign off. We have been on a little over an hour, so let's get to it. Jake. People were saying online that Jose wasn't playing good defense yesterday. I didn't watch the game. Was that true? Yes, it was. Lackadaisical on a double play. There was a throw from the outfield. He was very lazy with it, and I think that's what's got him out of the lineup. I see down here, Nitin is still with us. Nitin, do you want to come back up? Okay, we're gonna bring Nitin back up, guys. Live TV.
Hey, real quick, yeah, guys, shout out, thank you everyone for tuning in, supporting. So let's go.
What happened? This is live, folks. It's not me. Okay, well, I think we lost Nitin. But, it's not me, guys. Let's see. Not good with 3K machines at the bottom. I know. Well, you know what, Jake? I'm really hoping that maybe Anthony Volpe will be a little energized, and he will just come back with a vengeance. I mean, it could help. It really could, and let's hope. Let's see what happens. Dennis, he has more interviews for you for sure. Oh, yeah, Dennis, I'm sure he does.
No, we're working on, my team and I are working on more. So stay tuned. But thank you for the support. Let's go Yankees. Hopefully we win.
He can't stop laughing. He's dancing like crazy. What was it that got to you, Nathan? I never saw you smile so much.
I don't know, just something I saw on social media.
Oh, okay. You got it. Well, I'm really hoping that again, the Bananas are an incredible team, and what they do for the kids.
What's up, Nick?
And also the beauty part of it is they go to the children's hospital.
Yeah, that's a big part.
Oh my God, I love that. That's to my heart. That's all I needed to hear. Now they've got a fan for life. Absolutely.
Chef Nick is in here.
Oh, strangers here. What's up, Joe and friends? Crazy busy here, showing some love. Nick, we were missed in the post-game show last night. We're hoping you come back for tonight. I'm not putting pressure on you, but get your buns on the show here tonight.
You missed the Vincent Chapman one, Chef Nick. My team and I booked Vincent Chapman for today, and you missed it.
Well, he'll be able to see it. He might have been on, or he'll be able to see the video. So, that's cool. And a shout out to all the people with the questions. Thank you, guys. And I hope anybody that gave a question that's not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, NY Yankee Mania. We are very close to 500. We're around the 8-yard line right now. We need a few more. Come on, guys. I want to give away the third prize, $25, second prize, $50. And, of course, the first place winner is going to win a cool $100. You will get all of that. Yeah.
Dennis said, how about Evan calling a Bananas game?
Joe, how about Evan calls him? Oh, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
If that's what you guys, listen, we're here for you guys, Dennis. So if that's what you want, we'll try to make it happen. Nitin, if you could get all of the remaining games, or whatever games they have, maybe Vincent could help us out and let us know. Maybe give a shout out while he's doing the while he's umpiring. I think to the fans, that would be amazing. That would be great. But that was he was an absolutely great guest. Great guest. Shame on you if you missed it, guys, and shame on you if you don't like the product, because that is a lot of fun. And it's what it is it's playing and it's entertainment. So if you can't have fun with that, then I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. But let's root for our Yankees tonight. No, Nitin, I know you got to go, but just a quick word. In your opinion, do the Yankees rebound tonight?
I think so. I hope so. Yeah, I think hopefully Cam Schindler can bounce or have a good quality start, 6-7 innings, and hopefully the offense can come up big. And then obviously they laid an egg yesterday, so hopefully they can score some runs today. And we're facing pitcher with the over 5 ERA, so I mean let's see what happens. But I do expect them to win today. So let's go Yankees.
Oh yeah, no question. And Nitin, I want to personally thank you and your team for this unbelievable love you're showing for NY Yankee Mania, and for you, what you do is just an amazing. You're a young man, and you've come what a long way, and it's amazing that you have these mentors, which means you are a prize package. And I know I felt lucky too in growing up. When you give out positive vibes to people, it's going to come back to you 500%. And that's all you do. You give out vibe. We have fun with this and that, but the bottom line is you take everything very, very seriously.
I was laughing because I saw something on social media. That's why I kept laughing.
Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with that. What I'm just saying is it's refreshing to have somebody like you. Peter Schwartz is another guy. He's my guy too. I like him a lot. I always did. And I always wanted, and I did do a couple of things with him. And I'm really looking forward to your interview with Peter, and I'm looking forward to having him on.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be a guest. I'm going to be a guest on Peter Schwartz show next Thursday at 1:40. So tune in. Yeah,
and we are looking forward to that. Remind us again. Put it on the community channel, Nitin. You can put it on our and that's another thing, guys. When you join NY Yankee Mania, subscribe. Go on our community channel. You want to put something there for us to look at, suggestions. Just do it. Yep. And it's just an amazing. And little by little, the clock is ticking, guys. the end of the season, the playoffs, and then our unbelievable show on November 11th, which I am so looking forward to. And every day the list grows. Who's coming? That's the who's who on who's coming out. I do want to give a little condolences right now to a very, very great actor in Robert Redford, who passed away this morning. We are really, it's a bad loss in the entertainment world, in the movie world. The man was amazing. He was great. He was a great actor, a great person, and a great family man from everything that I've heard about him. So condolences. Our love goes out to Robert Redford's family. May he rest in peace. And thank you for everything that you've shared with the public here and abroad. So just a quick moment to thank Robert Redford for all his goodness here. So let's give one quick moment of silence to say thank you to an incredible actor. Thank you, everyone. That means a lot, and your caring means so much to us. Nitin, thank you for the prayers, and everyone. At this point, we will start saying goodbye to you guys. We will see you tonight on the post-game show. Anything comes up Yankee-wise or something, just please go to NY Yankee Mania and subscribe. And we thank you so much. Nitin, you have a final word you want to say? Go ahead.
Before I go, let's go Yankees. Stay tuned. More guests are coming on this week and next week. And my team and I are still looking for more. We're working on more of our connections to come on. So stay tuned. Hopefully the Yankees win. All right. But thank you, Joe. Shout out to everyone, and let's go.
Right, and I really hope that Vincent Chapman really liked the interview. I hope he felt comfortable, because we really loved him on this show. We really did. And God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees. Stay well. And as I always say, remember who's number one. You come first. You are all number one. And don't ever forget that. You are the heroes to your kids, to your grandkids, to your wife, to your boyfriend, to your lover. It doesn't matter. You are number one. And thank you everyone for being here and making this show a success. Love you guys. See you tonight at the post game. Let's go Yankees.